Is it true how you view yourself is the way everyone else is going to view you in return? What I say is this. I think how you view yourself is the only thing that matters, because how you view yourself is how you're going to act. So if I view myself as confident, if I view myself as smart, if I view myself as attractive, I'm going to act in those ways. You know, it's like, am I getting treated better because I think these things of myself? Or am I perceiving people to treat me this way because I perceive that they see me in this way? All right, it's one of those paradoxes. Is it them perceiving me better because I'm acting better? That could be it. Or is it me perceiving that they perceive me better because I expect for them to perceive me as I perceive myself? So I think the most important part is to see yourself how you want people to see you. I put it like this, right? I'm riding around in a gold Rolls Royce. If I got all my chains on, if I'm dressed to the nines, I got a suit on, if I'm looking good and I see my reflection when I'm driving down the street, I'm vibrating so high. I'm moving in such a way how I'm moving that day. If I'm worked out and I know my body is on point and I'm 8% body fat, and I'm hovering out the Rolls Royce, I got my jewelry on and the light just hit me on my face perfect, and I just got my hair cut. Well, just my frequency of what I'm vibrating, the world is a mirror, not a window. So I feel like I'm just going to attract everything that I think that I should attract and that I am. I was just seeing something the other day. It was like a paradox. Y'all should YouTube it. It's the theory that cannot be proven or disproven. It is a theory that every single person that we know is not us. It is a figment of our imagination in some sort of video game. And I'm projecting myself onto everybody around me. Wouldn't that be some shit if you woke up when you died, you realize, oh, damn, it wasn't my mom. It wasn't my brother. It wasn't my girl. It wasn't my enemy. It was all of these people were projections of myself that I was projecting into this holographic universe. It's interesting. Sometimes I go on rabbit holes on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? How do I get the bundle? The link is in the description of this video. Somebody said Lil So got a little Tesla. If she would have soaked up game or stayed down, she would have never left the. Listen, man. Y'all love asking about that girl, man. Shout out to her. Damn. I'll tell you what, though. That was my bitch. I'd have tried to tell her, nah, this motherfucking Bentley or motherfucking some super fly shit. I'd explain, like, listen, perception is everything. Not even perception for you, for not even perception for everybody else, but perception for yourself. Because when you riding in a car, how you feel is how you act, and how you act will project your life forward. So shit, get some shit that you can't even really afford, right? But some big shit that every time you come through, they gonna be like, damn. And just the act of that happening will put you on a certain vibration that'll get you that and more, and be able to afford it and some more. Not to mention when you're in an online space and you're trying to do things that require other people to perceive you in a certain way, guess what? You want to get the biggest and best things. You know, that would have been the game that I gave her. How to raise your frequency in the morning. Man, you can do it in many ways, man. You could do it in many ways. You could do it with affirmations. You could do it with breathing techniques. You know, you could do it with listening to some music that really turn your frequency up. You could do it with working out. I use a combination of all these things, you know. You reflect what you project. Yeah, I'm telling you. Listen, I'm telling you. The act of me waking up and seeing a beautiful view, being in a beautiful environment, having nice clothes and jewelry to put on, all of these things raise my frequency, and your frequency is what you frequently see. I'm literally programming myself, and whatever you feel like is what you gonna get, man. You ain't never walked out the house feeling great and came back not feeling great. When you came out and you was feeling great, man, you knocked all the bitches that night. You met that dude that you didn't even know you was gonna meet that day, because your frequency is that. And guess what? Every time I see my Rolls Royce, and then when I get used to the Rolls Royce, every time I see somebody come take a picture of my Rolls Royce, and I see the look on their face when they see the Rolls Royce, It's just a never ending feedback loop of high vibrational things. You know what I'm saying? And if you couple that with making sure you live in the right environment, you know how you feel when you go on vacation to that resort. You know how you feel when you go across town to the 5-star hotel. It feels different. Oh, I go all the time to those $50 million homes in Miami. I walk around them streets, picking out the house that I'm going to get one day. It feels different. I swear to you, it feels different in these places. The vibration is different. That's why it's important where you live, what car you driving. All of these things have an effect on your mental, have an effect on your subconscious. Y'all don't understand that part, though. Oh, maybe if you just so right. Yeah, listen, if you could just be just so righteous and just raise your vibration mentally, I'm sure it could be done. I'm sure it could be done. But most of y'all are not that disciplined to do that. So you're going to need the outward physical things that's going to make you feel like that. I'm telling you, cheat code works for my life.